Have you ever asked yourself, what is oud? Is all ouds like barnyard oud, or is it sweet oud? I just want to know, what is oud? Well, then I have a video for you. Okay, so let's get into Agarwood OUD is most commonly used in perfume or incense as a rich, uplifting, vanillic, aromatic presentation. So let's talk about what fragrances have Agarwood OUD in it. Purple oud is Agarwood OUD, pink pepper, saffron, and orange. This fragrance is so delicious. More than words. And here you're going to get lavender, fruity notes, floral notes, and Agarwood OUD. Now in this one, Oud Satin Mood, you're going to get 2 doses of Agarwood OUD, Turkish rose, vanilla bean, and praline. This is a sexy scent for nighttime. Now Cambodian OUD is where you're going to get that dark, aromatic, smoky, leathery. It's also known as what we call barnyard oud. Golden Dahlia by Chopard is a good one. It has incense, amber. You're going to get hazelnut. It's a bit of cacao. It is delicious. The barnyard oud is in it, so you do have to like oud to wear this fragrance. Montal has one called Intense Black Oud. The name says it itself. It is patchouli leaf, rose petal, mandarin orange, but it is mostly the Cambodian oud. Now this one might actually shock you. This is Tatiana Terenzi's Tila. It has the Cambodian oud, but for me, the barnyard is not there. You're going to get vetiver, Bulgarian rose, pear, ylang ylang, jasmine. This is a beautiful unisex fragrance. Laotian OUD is like, it has a fruitiness to it, like a touch of floralness, but there's a distinct milkiness to it, almost like a sour milk. Now, 1969 La Habana is beautiful if you are into a sexy scent. This one has saffron, it has incense, amber, vanilla, and caramel. This is one of those fragrances that will forever be in my collection. Now, Crazy for Oud is beautiful. If you are looking for something that has Laotian Oud in it, but has a bit of creaminess, like from the tiramisu, white mahogany, magnolia, amber, violet, and bergamot, this is a go-to. But I will say this, if you have Precious Oud by Mansard, you don't need them both. Okay, so this one is the Bewitching Yasmin. This one is I like this one. I think mostly because of the pink pepper, the saffron, the lavender, the vetiver, and the sandalwood. I find that this is actually, it is better on male skin, but it's unisex, and I believe that anyone can wear it. All right, man, I know you didn't think I forgot about you all. There is one that is Laotian OUD that you all should get. Now, there is a Layton original, but this is Layton exclusive, and it's mandarin orange, almond, pink pepper, geranium, sandalwood, and coffee. This one is so good that I believe it can be worn by both women and men. Okay, so Indian oud for me is more medicinal. It's like a woodiness, it's rich, it's spicy. It's great for clothing or scenting your clothes. It gives off the feeling of expensiveness. It is very distinctive to Middle Eastern fragrances. Okay, so EBK number 46. This could be a little hard to come by, but it's worth the challenge in getting it. It has marshmallow, the Indian oud, honey, lemon, and jasmine. If those notes alone do not win you over, I don't know what to tell you. This fragrance is gorgeous. It's delicious. It is right up your alley. But yes, it is a little hard to come by. Now this one here, it's the cashmere for me. But this is Francis Duarte Aurige. It is the Indian oud, so it's spicy. The cashmere makes it kind of soothing, smooth, like the vanilla, the caramel, and the violet just gives it pure elegance. Okay, so Luxor by Georgioff is Indian oud, which is gives you the spiciness with that cinnamon and the cardamom. So you have to like spices because you have you have the cinnamon, you have cardamom, you have tobacco, you have the Indian oud, and then there's a myrrh on top. This is a fragrance that you have to be ready for spice. If you're not into spicy scents, this is not the one for you. This one here is by Dixie Jack, and it's called Santal Oud. It has tuberose, jasmine, roses, multitude of roses, so a variety of roses, and sandalwood. This is a floral, spicy bomb. Now, Thailand OUD is like a salty aromatic tone. It's green. So you find this a lot in fragrances where people will say it has a green kind of woody note. That's Thailand OUD. It works beautifully with tobacco, cinnamon, myrrh type fragrances. Okay, so this one here could be hard to find, but I wanted to mention it so that you can get an idea of what it is when I talk about Thailand OUD. This is called True OUD by ClaudiaNyree, right? It had oxamas, it had olives, it had myrrh, and it had saffron. It was the first fragrance I had ever smelled that had an olive note to it. It was nice. It was a very beautiful note. But so the green works beautifully. The Thailand OUD, the greenness of it, it works beautifully with this fragrance. Okay, this one is by Bertnikov. It is called Oud Cologne. This is beautiful for men. So again, I got another fragrance for you men. And this one had pink pepper, juniper berries, nutmeg, grapefruit, and bitter orange. This was so sexy. I had a sample of it, and I used to often get my husband to wear whenever we would go out on a date. I think this one is gorgeous on a man. This is another one by Dixie Zake. This one here is called Paradise Tropical. And the notes alone should tell you that it's purely tropical. What I got out of this fragrance was mostly blackberry, grapefruit, and bitter orange. With the latterman came in, the jasmine made it kind of floral, and the Thailand OUD gave it that green punch, like that nice earthiness to it. Okay, this one is Agarwood, and it's called Nyree or Nyree. I'm not quite sure, but the pronunciation, it doesn't matter. It's the fragrance by itself. It is plum, apricot. The spices, oh my God, it's like beautiful spices. You get so many from cardamom, cinnamon. They just label it as spices. And then there's a sandalwood base. This one was gorgeous. I got it as a sample and I have yet to be able to find it. But the moment that I do, I'm adding it to my collection. Now, white oud is great for people who are just beginning to get into oud because it has a soft vanillic smokiness to it. It's more vanilla-like notes than heavy smoke. It blends beautifully with citrus fragrance. Okay, so Zarco Perfumes. It's called The Muse. It's very simple. It's white oud, white musk, and cotton flower. This is a great bedtime fragrance or just someone who just want a tad bit of oud but not too much. This one here is by M. Mikhailov and it's called Ladylike. It is white oud, amber, it's leche, is incense, pear, and rose. This fragrance is a very delicate, classy, elegant woman scent. Okay, now we have Chopard by Tatiana Terenzi, and it is tonka bean, bourbon vanilla, palo santo, tobacco, and sandalwood. It's a woodiness to it that is absolutely amazing. If you want to get into palo santo, this might be the one that you might want to go out and try. All right, beautiful people, you have made it to the end of my beginner's guide to oud. I hope that I've helped you out. I gave you 6 variations. I gave you a couple of fragrances that those variations of oud is in. So don't be so nervous about it. Try it out. Pick one of them, save the video so that you can come back to it. And then that way you'll know what oud you think you want to get started with. I would try all of them, me personally, but it's all up to you. This has been ClaudiaNyree, and I have been coming to you to bring you my guide to oud. And I hope that I've helped you. So on that note, I'm going to say have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and please come back again, subscribe, and meet us at this channel.